It's time for the Funkykit Show with your host, Winston Chim, the Mr. Beast of the computer world.
Hey guys, and welcome to another live show, the Funkykit Show Live, with your host, Uncle Winston. How's it going, guys? We're back on Streamlabs this time, and hopefully we're doing the multi-stream, and hopefully everything will go smoothly, because last week and the week before, Streamlabs multi-stream just totally messed up. We were getting black screens, audio was missing and everything. So I give it like 2 weeks. Hopefully Streamlabs have settled with this whatever configuration settings and servers and stuff like that. Hopefully the multi-stream works. So we're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. So let me know if you have any audio or video issues like the week before we continue. So yeah, welcome to the show, guys. The Funkykit Show Live. Just getting the streams up and running. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also X, formerly known as Twitter. Again, a couple of weeks ago, Streamlabs was having issues with their multi-stream. This week, we missed last week's. We just went straight to Twitch. So this week, we're back on all 4 platforms doing the multi-stream via Streamlabs. Again, if you have any audio video issues, let me know. I will probably have to just go straight back to Twitch. But right now, yeah, we're live on all platforms. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and also X. Again, let me know if you have any audio video issues before we continue. I think we're good. I saw myself on Facebook just now. So again, it's to do with the multi-stream issues a couple of weeks ago. So we're back on again. Hopefully they've sorted out their problems with the Streamlabs multi-stream. Let me know again if you have any audio or video issues. I'll see if I can get that fixed up. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes before we continue. Yes, welcome to the show, the Funkykit Show Live, on this lovely Friday, the 28th of November. So Black Friday week, actually, this week. So last week was the beginning. They had some early Black Friday sales. But this week, the whole entire this week, including, of course, this Friday and also the weekend, is the whole week of Black Friday sales. So if you've seen any deals, go ahead and get them while you can. Of course, you can share your deals with friends. I recently got some stuff. I was gonna get the Ray-Ban Meta Ray-Bans Gen 2, the newer version, but they weren't on sale, so unfortunately I couldn't get that. I'll wait. There's no rush on that one. Be a nice little gadget, a toy for the Christmas, I guess. But yeah. Okay, guys, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. We're back on the Streamlabs multi-stream platform. So if you have any audio or video issues on any of those platforms, let me know before we continue. But so far, so good, I guess. Hey, Slow Smokes. Is audio and video okay for you guys? We're back on the multi-stream, the Streamlabs, doing all streaming platforms, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Again, we're waiting to confirm with you guys, see if there's any audio or video issues. Is the screen going black? Is there any audio cutting off? Slow Smokes, hi all. Scumberg, all good? Good here on Twitch? Great. Okay, then I will continue. Again, please ping me if you have any audio video issues. If the screen goes black or the audio is cutting, then we'll stop the multi-stream and just go straight on to Twitch only. But so far, we're on multi-stream. We're on streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and X. Yeah, we're back on the multi-stream. Fingers crossed. Hey, Bushy, how's it going? Okay, let's continue then. I have a note. Actually, I have a personal message to last week's winner. Yes, the Floozy official. I have an issue with the shipping. As you know, I think there's a strike going on in Canada. It's like every Christmas period, Canada Post always goes on strike. So there's an issue with the shipment, and I don't think I'll be able to ship it out to you, Floozy official, if you're listening. And I don't think I'll be able to because of the high cost. It cost over $150 just to send that package to you. So I'd rather spend that $150 and just give it to you directly. So that's fair, right? So I can't send you the package. Plus, on top of that, they'll probably charge me customs fees and taxes and stuff like that. So I'd rather just give you... Well, it'll cost me $150 to ship the item out, right? So it's probably... I'd rather give you that $150. In terms of Amazon coupons or some sorts. Let me know, right? So I'm unable to send you the package because of the high cost. I'd rather give you what would have been $150 postage cost, shipping cost. I'd rather give that to you directly. So that's fair, right? Yeah, so Floozy, if you're listening, hit me up on the email and I will let you know how to sort that out. But yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to send that package up to you from last week's winner. Okay, moving on. Hey, Smokey, how's it going? All right, let's get the show on the road. Let's take a look at the agenda. Okay, we have news and updates on our website, funkykit.com, of course. Our rig builder's fixed, and I know what the problem was, and now I've added extra bits to the website, so I'll show you that in a sec. We're going to be doing an unboxing of the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. You've probably seen the review, of course, the unboxing and everything on our website, but we'll do another roundup on that. And then, of course, we have Rig Builder. I'll show you. It should be working back to normal. Our system configurator developed by my brother Yao. It's a fantastic tool for you guys to get some prices from, especially now with the Black Friday. Of course, we have Mods of the Week taken from our Extreme PC Modern group. So, Rattle Row, if you're listening, if you have any time spare, you could help post some extra mods, PC builds that I have been busy. I've been posting a few, but not enough. But yeah, I'll go through some of the mods from XPCM, our Extreme PC Modding group, where it's a great place, again, if you want to get some modding ideas or if you have any PC builds that you've done recently, you want to post it there for everyone to see. We're going to take a break after that, and we're going to be talking about RAM prices. Yes, I heard about rumors about a month ago that RAM prices going up. I thought, okay, it may go up like $20, $30, whatever the market value is, the fluctuations. But they literally jumped up like 500%. Fucking crazy RAM prices. And I said before in one of my shows that because of the uptake and the AI is blowing up, everybody, whether it's small system integrators, server makers, whatever, Supermicro, for example, one of them, of course, NVIDIA, AMD, and all Google as well, and Amazon, they're all going into this AI, like jumping in 100%, like really pushing AI. And because of that, you need GPU accelerators or GPU kind of AI chips and everything to accelerate and for this demand. And what happens? Of course, you got RAM is needed, and you need fast RAM like GDDR 6 or 7, whatever. I think they're working on GDDR 8 now, even 9. But yeah, RAM prices going up crazy. But yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. And with RAM prices going up, you don't need really high speed RAM. DDR5 6000 is fine. But again, we'll talk more about that. And I have got some new gadgets as well. We'll talk about some gadgets. I've got this one right here. It's a power bank, but it's a special one. I'll show you that. And I finally got my it's the gimbal for the phone. Perfect. For mobile phones, and this is a fairly compact one. It's got a built-in stand. I'll talk to you more about that. It's DJI Osmo Mobile 7. I think they got the 8, and I got this during Black Friday, of course. It's a sale. I'll tell you more about that later on. And then excuse me. And then of course, we have some prize giveaway announcements. 3 prize giveaways ending this weekend. So if you haven't already entered, please go ahead and enter it. You can check it out on the website, on the giveaway section there. And also, I will talk a lot more about that. And of course, we've got some new prize giveaways, including one to promote the XPCM group as well for next month. So we've got more prize giveaways for December next month. That's happening. The announcements will go on first week of December. But yeah, the 3 running right now will be ending today. Oh, this weekend. So yeah, we'll talk more about that later on. Okay, so that's the agenda for this week's show. Hope you guys, again, if you have any audio or video issues, let me know. We're back on multi-stream on the Streamlabs. After the testing we did the week before, remember, you guys, thank you for troubleshooting. We managed to pinpoint the issue to be Streamlabs, the multi-stream part of the platform. But we gave it a miss last week. We went straight to Twitch on my mobile laptop, on my laptop. That worked fine. And now, of course, we're back on the desktop with all my settings, and we're back on multi-stream. So far, audio, video is good, as confirmed by you guys. All right, so, okay, let's get the show on the road and take a look at the news and updates on our website. Head over to Funkykit.com. So the layout stays the same a little bit, as you know. You can see that there. As scrolling down, I've added some of these boxes here for a quick kind of price ideas of motherboards and graphics cards and stuff like that. There's your like number 1 bestseller, number 2, number 3, and stuff. That's taken from Amazon. And also here as well, you can see that right there. But also what I've added is doing the reviews. For example, let's take a look at the review section here. So the review that we did only this week is only one, and that's this one right here, and that's the MSI Mag X870E Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard. So let's take a look at that. Well, the first thing you notice, of course, scroll down a little bit more, and you'll notice that it has this box right here, so you could go straight to check out the price. The price automatically changes with Amazon. So whatever price that is the current price based on Amazon's price guides, price. Yeah. So for example, if it goes down, the price will reflect the changes, which is great. So that's that box window. It should match the motherboard. So if it doesn't, it will come up with buy similar or something like that, right? Scrolling down, you'll see also I've added these 2 little boxes there. These will change intermittently. So for example, a few days it will be changing to mice and keyboards, and then a few days later it could change to motherboard graphics cards, and then another day could be changing to SSDs and RAM. So these boxes will change in alternate days, so you'll see what the latest deals are or any hot items that you could go for. So yeah, so that's the added features on the website. And later on we'll probably do comparison boxes maybe or stuff like that. I'm not sure, but I think it'll be too much. But I think this simple box showing you the product with the price, and you can just hit to buy. That's good. And these are just like top sellers. Gives you an idea. All right. So the MSI Mag X870E Tomahawk Wi-Fi, nice board. Comes in an all black aesthetic. You check out the video short on YouTube if you will, or Instagram. And the board looks like this. This is the box, and then we have this one. So not huge heat sinks, but there's enough. There's a quick, easy latch kind of heat sink for your Gen 5 SSD here, and then you got DDR5 RAM slots here, supporting RAM speeds of up to DDR5 8400, I believe. AM5 socket for all your latest Ryzen processors. There's the easy latch. You just push that in, and you just click, and you can just access the Gen 5 slot there for your SSD. This is the easy PCI release button here. So you just press the button, and the PCIe slot for your graphics card unlocks or locks. So it's a nice little button here to, I've seen plenty of times when you're trying to unhook the graphics card and it's like all the heatsink of the graphics card is so big that you gotta dig your little finger in there. No more. You don't need to do that no more. You just press that button and you could just literally lift the graphics card out, which is great. The RAM slots there. PCIe supplemental power. So if you're installing more graphics cards for AI workloads, then you might need that. It gives you extra power. USB-C ports. This is the USB-C. USB 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, USB 4. Yeah, 40 gigs. Yeah, USB 4. You got two USB 4 ports. One USB-C of USB 3.2 Gen 2. USB 2 ports here. USB 3 ports. Flash BIOS, PCMOS, and 5 gig LAN, Wi-Fi 7. So yeah, it's a very nice board. Retails, well, according to the Amazon link there, is $250. So it's not bad. Not bad priced. Not badly priced for the amount of features you get. It doesn't come with a diagnostic LED, I don't think. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Great. So, yeah. I know that the B850 version don't have one, but this one does. You got the diagnostic LEDs, There's still something fancy. It's nice. So, you got some enthusiast features. Not all of them, but decent enough. And it performs pretty well. So, yeah. $250. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like that. Oh, by the way, you do see this sale, but no, well, it's this on button actually. But you see where it says sale. These will come up if it's actually on sale. For example, Black Friday week, all week, so it will show up as sale. There are prices where it doesn't come up as sale, so that's normal pricing. But whenever there's a sale, it will come up at the top right-hand corner as a sale, which is great. That's all to do with Amazon, nothing to do with me. So yeah, so it's nice to have all these extra features on the website now. So hope you support us. And if you ever need to buy anything, just check out some of the Amazon area. If you click on here, you don't actually go straight to buy. Just go straight to the Amazon page. But then it'll give you some ideas of what the pricing is. And then, of course, by clicking on a link, it has a tag. It tags our affiliate code, which allows us to earn a little bit of commission to run the site, So we're not asking huge amounts. We're just helping out to run the site a little bit. So yeah, that will help. Great. Okay, so that's the reviews. That's the only thing we have for this week. So if you missed out on any of the reviews last week, then you can go ahead and check it out. We have the PNY CS3250, very nice PCI Gen 5 SSD, one of the fastest we've tested. 14,900 megabyte read speed and 14,000 write speed. So this is 250. So very nice. You can check out the video and also the review on our website. Then there's the Thermaltake View 390 Air with the 6-inch LCD screen. There's also the Umevo Note Plus, which I mentioned. This is the AI voice recorder. Currently you can get 10% off with the coupon code. It's great for again, taking notes during an interview, whether it's a meeting, in a meeting or in a lecture, for example. You can just hit the record button and it will record everything and transcribes it into text, and it does translation as well, which is great. And uses ChatGPT. So this is probably one of the better uses of ChatGPT, is that it can transcribe all the voice recordings into text. It could also record calls if you wanted to, which is, of course, you might need to get permission. You probably people don't just record them on the voice. And you can attach it to the phone. You can see it attaches onto the phone pretty well. I'll show you now. Here you go. That's how it looks like. That's how thin it is. And it's got the magnetic connector to charging and also doubles as a charging cable as well. All right, so that's that. Other reviews, we also have the ASRock X870 Taichi Creator motherboard. Great features for creators. It's got lots of USB ports and also 2 slots for your graphics cards if you're doing any content creating and you require dual graphics cards, dual GPUs for rendering and video editing and stuff like that. There's the Sama V60 case from Sama with the curved tempered glass, front curved, and it angles it quite nicely as well. I like that. There's the Gigabyte B850 Aura Stealth Ice, which we reviewed. Fantastic board with all the reverse connectors. Great for system builds with that kind of nice aesthetic look. Clean, cableless in the front there. Cougar chair, the Cougar Speeder one. I was quite surprised that this chair was like $500. But yeah, $500. Samuel also has a G1000 PSU, 80 plus gold. Oh, this is the MSI Mag B860, which is for Intel processors. Then we have a couple of mice, one from Rapu, one from Corsair, super light, ultra lightweight from Corsair mouse. This is fairly good. Then you have the MSI MPG X870i, one of the most compact X870 motherboard that we've tested. Very nice. So lots of reviews on our website. Go ahead and check it out. Of course, if you ever need pricing and stuff like that, we've added all the pricing to the reviews. It literally took me 2 days to add these in. You can see that it's correctly priced with, because sometimes when I type in the price, look at that, is already outdated. So this going forward, this would be our pricing guide for all the products I review. So yes, you can get it from Newegg. Yes, you can get it from Best Buy or Micro Center or any other online retailers. If you're in the UK, be Scan and Overclockers and stuff like that. But we use Amazon as a kind of price guide anyway. And also, if you click on those links, it helps with the affiliates. So it helps. It helps. But yeah, it gives me an idea of the pricing. All right. Okay. You can also check out some hot deals and latest deals in this window here. Yeah. All right. So reviews done. Let's have a look at some of the news items here. Let's have a look. Okay, so we got Pulsar with the Bruce Lee 85th anniversary limited edition. I'm talking about Bruce Lee, of course. He's a famous icon. Although born in San Francisco, he mostly lived both places, Hong Kong. I'm talking about Hong Kong. I have to say, my prayers goes out to you guys. I mean, I'm from Hong Kong. I was born in Hong Kong, but I kind of moved to the UK when I was young. So yeah, I'm British, British Hong Kong. But yeah, I still have a connection. I worked there almost 10, 15 years before I moved to Canada. So yeah, very sad news about those flats. The fire incident there. So yeah, my prayers go out to you guys. I hopefully everything will be sorted. You'll get the help you need and everything. And yeah, so sad. But yeah, moving on. We have the AOC Aegon with the Red Bull League of its own, and also Red Bull League. Okay, Chief Tech 1000 and 1200 watt power supplies. Minicube. Minecube. So this was showcased at Computex this year. You can check the video on YouTube Shorts there. I quite like it. I quite like it. It's one of those coolers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4, I think. 4 LCD screens. Yeah, 4 LCD screens. And you can program it to display on different panels, different settings and stuff like that. It looks chunky, but you have like 4 how much is it? So look, how many inch screen is it? Yeah, almost 4-inch. Yeah, 4-inch, 3.95-inch. Call it 4-inch, 720 by 720 resolution. So, price wise, it doesn't say, but probably looking about $200 to $300 for this, because the LCD screen. And the good thing about this thing is that the whole LCD comes off. The whole cube you can just pull out. I believe it has magnetic connectors, those pogo pins, so you can actually just take it off without, there's no wires hanging out of it. You just plonk it in and it should automatically magnetically connect and the LCD screen should come on. But what interesting is, when I pulled out one of these cube LCD screen out, I found an internal fan inside. So it uses active fan cooling on top of course, the radiators and everything, with the active pump. So it's nice. I think I've seen a couple of others trying to build something. Oh, here you go. There's another picture of it. Yeah. So you got this. That's why it looks so big, because it's so high. But I believe it goes down a little bit further. But anyway, there's your CPU water block, the copper plate. Then there's the pump inside, and I believe there's also a fan on top inside here. There's a fan inside here. You can physically see it, and then you got pogo pins, magnetic connector somewhere, and the whole LCD casing just slots in. Yeah, it looks nice. I wouldn't mind getting one of these. Yeah. Okay. What else is there? Lexar's got some SSDs for Edge AI devices. Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. Ooh, okay. A new mobile chip. Interesting. They'll probably see them in the new Galaxy S26 next year, maybe. Endorphin now making power supplies. So Endorphin, you've seen them. You've seen the mice. I would say mouse then. Yeah, mice, the keyboards. I believe they're making fans, case fans, as well as cases. Now they're making power supplies. Yes. Okay, Aegon got the new 27, 25-inch mini LED monitors with 420 hertz refresh rate. Very nice. Okay. MSI announcements announces a the Claw handheld now supports Microsoft Xbox full screen experience. Ooh, okay. So now you have Xbox experience on your Claw, MSI Claw. I haven't seen many of these around though. Of course, the Asus Asus ROG Ally X is the one to beat. Very expensive, to be honest with you, for what it is. The Ally X, especially the Ally X. The original Ally is I would say fairly affordable. It's around about $700, $800, I believe. That's just standard edition, and you need to upgrade if you need to. But anyway, handheld PCs. It's more of a gadget kind of thing. It can't do much productivity on it. It's just purely for gaming. And if you do a lot of gaming, you might just go for a PC. Right? Yeah. Because you're not going to do a lot of productivity work on a machine like a Claw or an ROG Ally, right? If you're going to do productivity work, you might as well get yourself a proper laptop or a proper tablet. Anyway. Okay, some news items there. And let's have a look. What else is there? Team Group got a new SSDs. Asus launches ROG Matrix GeForce RTX 5090. Okay, yeah. So we saw these graphics cards a while back. They were mostly for showcasing and everything. They weren't really for public. Now they looks like they're releasing it for public, and God knows how much it'll cost. Probably around about 2,500 or more. 5090, by the way, this is not 5080. Yeah, 5090. Nice though. I don't like. I don't like the shape of it. I'd rather have something a bit more I don't know. I mean, if that red strip glows with RGB, then maybe. Anyway, there's Black Friday deals. Don't forget, I've added some extra features for the Black Fridays. Check out some of the deals happening. And then, yeah, that is pretty much it. Some deals there. Of course, some news items on our website, Funkykit. Go ahead and check it out. Hey, Ro. Yes, I was just talking about you. Thank you for posting a lot of the mods on the XPCM group. You know, as me, I do as much as I can. But yeah, if you are able to help, then great. Go ahead and start posting some PC builds, PC mods you come across on the internet. Again, guys, if you ever come across any other PC builds that you see, oh, well, this looks pretty cool, you can also share it on the XPCM group as well. All right. Okay, so next up, yes, PNY. The GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. You've probably seen it around. This is the Ep.X version with the Ep.X RGB lighting. It looks pretty cool. I love it. The price-wise, not too bad. You know, people are thinking, yeah, I should get the Asus graphics card, the MSI one, or the Gigabyte one, or you know, you don't have to go for a branded. I guess it matches with the whatever. For example, if you get a Gigabyte board and you get a Gigabyte graphics card, of course, it's matching, right? But if you can get price-wise, PNY is fairly attractively priced. Actually, it's not too bad. So this one retails for $829. Let me just check. Actually, see how much it is for sale. Is any a sale on with this one? Let me just check. So go to the website there. Okay, so according to it's all dropped in price. Wow, $800. It was $850. Then it went to $829. Now it's $810. This is not badly priced. This is overclocked version and has the ARGB Ep.X with the RGB lighting, 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 RAM. Again, it's there you go, factory overclock to 2.6 gigahertz. Default's 2.3, by the way. I say decent 4K gaming, but it can do 4K gaming no problem. 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 RAM, and remember, this is the same as the 5080, which also has 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 RAM. The only difference between the 5080 and the 5070 Ti is the memory speed, right? So both uses 256-bit memory bus. The 5080 has memory speed running at 30 gigabits per second, whereas the 5070 Ti runs at 28 gigabits per second. So only a slight drop in terms of speed-wise for the memory, but essentially it has the same memory bus, same amount of RAM, and of course the 5080 has more CUDA cores than the 5070 Ti, but still, performance-wise, for the price, I mean, 5080 will cost you well over 1,002 even, right? 5070 Ti, $800 you can get it for sale. Very nice. And it's, I would say it's about 80%, 85%, touching almost 90% performance of the 5080. So, check it out. Anyway, we'll do the unboxing right now. Check it out and see what you think, and I'll be back after this. Hey, what's up guys, Winston here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti OC graphics card. The PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti uses an overclocked GPU running at 2.6 GHz. The default is 2.3 GHz. For cooling, it comes with triple fans and a large heatsink with a solid metal backplate. The card uses 3 PCI slot space, so make sure you have enough room in your case to mount this graphics card. And the card supports 3 DisplayPort and 1 HDMI, which is plenty for most users. And the main feature of this card is that it has some really nice RGB lighting, and they call it the Ep.361 feature. And you can use the Velocity X software, which you can download to control all the RGB lighting. It'll be interesting to see how this graphics card, the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti, will compare to the GeForce RTX 5080, which we recently reviewed. Both come with 16GB of GDDR7 RAM and uses the same 256-bit memory bus. However, the 5080 uses a faster memory at 30GB per second, whereas the 5070 Ti uses memory running at 28GB per second. And of course, the main difference is that the 5080 uses 10,752 CUDA cores, while the 5070 Ti uses 8,960 CUDA cores. Aside from the differences, the 5080 will cost you well above $1,000, reaching up to $1,200, while the 5070 Ti has an MSRP of around about $750, with prices reaching up to $850. At this price, this is probably what a lot of gamers will go for, especially when you get DLSS4 support, ray tracing, 16GB of GDDR7 RAM, and an overclocked GPU. We'll be putting this into our test rig, which is comprised of a Ryzen 9 9950X along with 48GB of DDR5 8000 RAM. So let's put this into our test rig and see how it performs. But before we do that, let's do a quick unboxing and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, let's do a quick unboxing of the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. It supports DLSS4 and ray tracing and comes with the 16GB of GDDR7 RAM as well as the Ep.361 RGB lighting. Alright, let's take a look inside the box. Alright, here we have the quick installation guide. And this is the 12V HWPR power adapter, converting the three 8-pin PCIe power connectors to the 16-pin PCIe 5. Here we have the graphics card, and we'll take a look at that in a sec. And there's nothing else inside the box. And here we have the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. So this graphics card uses an overclocked GPU featuring NVIDIA's Blackwell architecture with a boost clock speed of 2.6 GHz over the default 2.3 GHz. It comes with a total of 8,960 CUDA cores and of course 16GB of GDDR7 RAM on a 256-bit memory bus running at a speed of 28GB per second. It comes with triple fans for cooling and also the 16-pin PCI power connector right here. And this is the RGB lighting with the Ep.361 ARGB feature, and it has this a figure 8 shape which gives it a really nice aesthetic with some stunning RGB lighting. You can customize the RGB lighting using the Velocity X software, which you can download from PNY's website. Video outputs include 3 DisplayPort 2.1b and 1 HDMI 2.1b, which is plenty for most users. The card uses 3 PCI slot space, so make sure you have a compatible case with enough room. For cooling, you get a large heatsink and also a solid metal backplate. Here we have the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti labeling and of course the PNY logo. You also get RGB lighting on this chevron shaped feature right here as well. We'll be testing this graphics card using our usual test rig, which is comprised of a Ryzen 9 9950X along with 48GB of DDR5 8000 RAM to see how the whole system performs. Alright, so this was a quick unboxing of the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti OC graphics card with the Ep.361 RGB. The GeForce RTX 5070 Ti is most likely the graphics card that a lot of gamers would go for. With an MSRP of around about $750, it offers similar specs to its bigger brother, the RTX 5080, which costs well above $1,000. Yes, the RTX 5080 does have more CUDA cores, 10,752 versus 8,960 for the RTX 5070 Ti. But both cards have 16GB of GDDR7 RAM with 256-bit memory bus, although the VRAM on the RTX 5080 does run slightly faster at 30GB per second versus 28GB for the RTX 5070 Ti. That said, the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti is no slouch either. In all of our tests, it performed better than we expected, especially for a GPU that's meant to be sub $750. It can easily handle 4K gaming with decent performance, so it's really no brainer. During our test, we use the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X along with 48GB of DDR5 8000 RAM. We got extremely good scores in all of our benchmarks, including a score of 11,141 for base mark Relic of Life, and a Geekbench GPU score of 227,125. For Unigine Value Benchmark, we got an incredible score of 11,757 and a Final Fantasy score of 21,374. Passmark 11 GPU score was 36,852. For Unigine Super Precision 1080p Extreme and Optimized 4K benchmarks, we got good scores of 15,943 and 22,811 respectively. For 3D Mark Steel Nomad and Speedway, we got respectable scores of 6,948 and 7,879 respectively. For Port Royal and TimeSpy, we produced a score of 19,598 and 24,579 respectively. And lastly, we got a DirectX Ray Tracing score of 85.16 frames per second and a DLSS score of 154.75 frames per second. For Cyberpunk 2027, it produces a respectable score of 52.97 frames per second at 4K. For Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark at 4K with ultra settings, we got an impressive score of 18,549. All said and done, I was very surprised with the overall performance of the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti OC. Not only does it offer excellent performance thanks to its overclocked GPU, but it comes with great aesthetics and stunning RGB lighting thanks to its Ep.361 RGB feature. If you have the GPU for 1440p or 4K gaming with a price range of $750 to $850, then you have to consider the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti OC graphics card. You can check out the full review on our website at Funkykit.com. And there you have it. That was a quick look at the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti 16GB OC graphics card. A fantastic graphics card that offers amazing performance thanks to its overclocked GPU. And you also get amazing RGB lighting with the Ep.361 RGB feature. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and leave a comment down below. Don't forget you can actually buy this via links in the description, and of course visit our website for more news, reviews and hot tips. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, this is Winston for Funkykit.com. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. That was a quick unboxing of the PNY GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. 16GB with the ARGB Ep.361 RGB lighting. Looks fantastic. Yeah, right now it's on sale. $800 on Amazon. Go ahead and check it out. Check out the review. Check out the links to if you want to buy one. It's not badly priced actually. Nice. Okay. My jingles. My voiceovers are back. So let's do this one here.
Rig Builder, the system configurator by Funkykit, helping you get the latest prices from Amazon.
All right, so we fixed the rig builder, and I found out what the issue was to do with I think the eligibility or something like that, to do with the number of qualified sales or something like that. But anyway, it's back. So let's go ahead and check it out. Rig builder, you can find that here. Rig builder there. You can scroll down here. Rig builder is also here, and also PC builder. So let's click on that. This opens a new page. So all we need to do is hit the budget. I would have to get to $2,000 these days with an AMD processor and AMD graphics card. So these are the three things you need to input and hit the submit button. And what will happen, it will go to Amazon and it will fetch a couple of prices based on the criteria that you put in, based on the price and also the processor, which is AMD. And it should come up with the AMD motherboards. AMD graphics cards should be Radeon cards. Here we go. So we have some processors there with the AMD Ryzen 7. That's gone down in price. It used to be, I think it was $498 or $489. So it's dropped down in price. This is a good price. This was $300 for this one. Ryzen 7 9700X. So select that one. And we got some boards from Gigabyte, Asus, MSI. So these are the sponsored ones, so you can check it out. This one's dropped in price. That's a very good price, actually, $179. Select that one here. For graphics card, we got, of course, Radeon. We select the AMD SoB Radeon graphics cards here. These are normally priced. That one's fine with the 9070, I think. Yeah, Radeon there. For memory prices, these are, although it says these prices, it look affordable, but when you finally check out the prices jump back. So you got to check out which prices you're going to go for. These are 5600, 5200. As you can see, previous searches we had 6000, 7000. So, well, we'll see. We'll just select this one right here, the Patriot memory there. Moving on to SSDs, we've got 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte from Crucial. Is a PCI Gen 4. Okay, we want a Gen 5. How about 6? What? 6 NME. Okay, let's select that one here. Okay. So moving on to cooling, PCI cooling, PSU cooling, CPU cooling, we have an MSI Mag. That's $59. That's well cheap. That's a decent one. We actually use this one for one of our PC builds. So let's leave it at that. $59. You can't go wrong that. It's actually on sale. And then we have power supplies. We have BeQuai Corsair. Let's go with the 1000 watt Corsair. Okay. Moving on to cases, we got Lian Li. Oh, Vision's back in. Okay. Oh, Vision Mini. NZXT Flow. Let's go. Let's stay with this one. The Lian Li 011 Vision. This is the top tempered glass panels. Okay. So before we hit the buy all, I want to show you something interesting about the rig builder. Is that you can hover your mouse over your text or your price. And for example, we're not sure what this 6 NVMe M.2 SSD is about. So we can click on that. And this will open a new page, and it will show you the actual product in more detail, whichever one you want to select there. So very interesting. Good tool to check out some prices. Right, so once you're happy with this list, hit the buy all button. This will then take you to a summary page of all the items that you've selected. If there's any items which are not available, it will get mentioned down here. You can see the memory price is there, it's not available. Yeah. Graphics card and the case. You can always go back and change it. I believe that the RAM price is not going to be any better. So, okay. And what was not available? Oh, graphics card. I'm just going to select different types of graphics. Well, let's try let's try this one here. Okay, let's select and see what happens. Okay, yeah, the graphics card, memory, yeah. As usual, we know. All right. Anyway, it gives you a list of all the items you need to, you selected, and once you're happy with this list, you can add to cart, where it will then take you to the shopping cart, the checkout area, where you can actually add any items, remove any items during the checkout process, and then you can actually buy the items. All right, so that's Rig Builder. Hope you enjoyed that. Please go ahead and use it. It's a good tool to get some prices from Amazon, and of course, we've added some Amazon links here, which allows you then to show you the prices, and also we have some hot deals and latest deals links there as well. All right, so that's Rig Builder for you. Okay, next up we have, of course,
It's time for Funkykit's
mods of the week. Yes, taken from our Extreme PC modding group, where we have lots of members there. Great place to get some modding ideas, or if you have new mods, PC builds you've done recently, or you've come across any, just share it there for everyone to see. All right, so let's head over to mods of the week, XPCM group. Let's check it out. Let's reload this page. All right. So we have this one here. This is, I think this GGF builds. Yeah. So this one is using an in-wing case. It's got the Aqua motherboard from ASRock. This is the world cooling motherboard from ASRock. Has some nice heat sinks and VRM heat sinks with built-in water blocks for cooling that. Very nice. Look at that. It looks so nice. By the way, this Aqua board is limited edition, so it's very hard to get hold of, and it's very pricey. It's I think $1,000 or more. But yeah, look at this PC build. Very nice. It's got the in-wing power supply in there. In-wing case. This is one of these cases. I'm not sure which model it is, but it rotates. You can actually rotate it left or right. Very nice. Chrome tubing, yes. RAM is it's blocked, I guess, but you can access it at an angle, I guess. Nice cabling. You got some nice cabling there for the Brady cables. So this one, let me zoom in a little bit. You can see that. I'll probably give it an 8. Yeah. Yeah, I give it an 8. Nice. All right, moving on. This is Ben Williams using the Fantex case. It's got this almost a camouflage camo design to it. Soft tubing, that's fine. Braided soft tubing would have been nice to look at. Yes, this is the Fantex case with this panel right here is kind of see-through, which is it's nice to have aesthetically. You look at it, it looks really nice once it's all built up. The graphics card looks a bit wonky there. Okay, you got like a small distro plate pump block right there, which is getting popular. A lot of people, rather than having a separate reservoir and a distro plate, they just have it all combined. In fact, I've got one here which is a distro plate with a pump. That's from Thermaltake, but sometimes you don't need a huge distro plate, you just need a small one. So what they've done is a small distro plate with a pump already built in, so it looks compact, and that's all you need. And you don't need huge amounts of liquid, you just enough to, of course, flow through the radiator and also the water block, CPU water block. So this one, okay built. It's nothing particularly hugely special about it, but yeah, decent enough. I'm going to give this a 7.5. All right, next up, we have this one here. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Another GGF build. This one, what case is this? Is it a Endorphy case? All right, so you got the Gigabyte Aorus board in there. Bits power, of course. That's the unique looking bits power CPU water block. Just look at the flagship CPU water block. Very distinctive, with no tubing, inlets and outlets. You can't see that, it's all at the back. Very nice. Oh, Red Devil. Is that the who makes the Red Devil? Power Color, right? Power Color. To the graphics card. Oh, interesting. It has two distro plates hooked up here. Interesting looking build. T-Force RAM looks nice too. Yeah, it's got the what appears to be a white edition of the Red Devil Power Color graphics card, Radeon graphics card. Two display block. Nice build, I guess. I will probably give this a. I'll probably give this a. I'll give this an 8. Yeah. It's a nice clean build. Yeah, I'll give this an 8. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we have here. I think this is the one we saw last week with the wooden PC, the fractal design. Yeah. We saw that before. And did we see this one here? In-win. Yeah, it's an older in-win case. I like the bending on the tubes here. Interesting. Accessible RAM, which is great. Not badly built, actually. See, now this is the old style of the reservoir and then the pump at the bottom here. Before the distro plate kind of trend. I prefer distro plate. You can mount it onto the case where the radiator usually fits, and whereas the reservoir, it's because it's all circular, round, cylinder shape. You don't really know where to put it apart from where there's a gap between the PSU shroud and the front of the case. You can just plonk it on there, but it depends on your look. It depends on how you want your PC to look, right? I prefer a distro plate. Before the trend of distro plate, you have to get the reservoir and the pump separately. But now, because you have the distro plate with the built-in pump, you must well get that, and you can mount that again straight onto the case where the 360 radiator usually fits. But yeah, this is an older build, which I think I've seen before. Very nice. Okay. I looked at this. I thought, no, it's not too bad. It has the the different distro plates, I guess, with different colors. Cabling is nice. It's not too bad. I quite like the look of this. May not be for everyone, but I'm gonna give this a 7.5, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this one I'm not gonna play this. This is because the music is slightly loud. It's Hatsune Miku PC build with of course the ROG Zeus ROG case. Look at the glass panels on the other side where you normally see all the cabling, where you hide all the cabling. Now you have a nice cabling, a glass panel. You can see all your cabling, I guess. Yeah, it's got. I'm not sure if that's is that an Lian Li with the curved CPU water block, or it could be the Trix one. It doesn't. I can't quite see. It looks like a Trix one, but very nice build. Any themed PC with some nice colors like that always, gets good marks. So this is going to be an 8.5 for me. Nice build. Yeah. All right. This is just a motherboard, but it has we've seen a lot of motherboard manufacturers team up with all those anime characters. So yeah, this is from what motherboard is this? iGame. Yeah, iGame. So this is colorful. So colorful with the, I think they do the Meow PC, I think. Yeah. The Meow. Of course, they have other collaborations with these anime characters. And of course, Zeus has the Hatsune Miku and a few others. So we've seen a trend. Of course, you got height cases with the anime series. So yeah, we're going to probably see a trend in an uptake in these collaborations with anime characters. So you're going to see a lot of PC components, not just PC builds, but also PC components with those collaborations. Okay, where else is there? This is another nice build from Liquid House. We've seen this one before, but these monitor arms can be now used with like an open frame chassis style. So very nice. The monitor arm can support, I think, up to, depending on the monitor arm, up to like 50-60 pounds, I guess. So that's enough for a mini, not full size ATX PC build, open frame chassis, probably a mini ATX. It's understandable. This is a full frame though, full size ATX looks like. Yeah. It depends on whether you like this kind of style or not. I suppose it's nice you can move it around, left, right, up and down. But yeah, it's a nice concept, nice idea. For this kind of concept and idea, I'll probably give it an 8. I like this kind of yeah. But yes, that's a Hatsune Miku build commercial. Oh yeah. You can actually buy the whole setup. You can actually, not depending on where you buy it from, you can actually buy the whole setup ready built, or you can buy parts and build it up. But yeah, it's you can actually buy that. So this is a PC build from Matt Lee, and it uses the Corsair Air 5400. I saw this at Computex. It's not my style. It's a dual chamber, so this part here contains all the radiators and the power supplies and pumps and whatever, and then yeah, and then you have the plastic kind of shroud which kind of hovers over the fans to direct the airflow, and you got a little curved tempered glass which opens up. I'll show you where it's this part here is open, and it's got these air guides, like air guides, where the airflow guide. That's it, like a little dimple on the curved kind of. It's not glass, it's perspex or plastic, whatever. So it directs the airflow going in. It's a bit weird, and it opens up like this. Hinge tempered glass windows. I'm not a big fan of the hinge tempered glass windows, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah. Not my style. Great, nice build, but not my thing. But if I'm gonna rate it, I'll probably rate it an 8. 7.58. Nice build. Okay, this one I saw. I thought it's unusual in the sense that the radiator at the bottom is angled up at a 45 degrees, I say. Then you got vertical graphics cards. Tubing though, I think with a build like this, a chrome tubing would look better. A black tubing looks, or unless it's a black coolant. Oh, it's black coolant. Okay, black coolant. Okay, and this distro from EK got a ton of ports. I mean, outlets in that, the connectors. So you can actually put them in however you want it. Okay, closer look. Yeah, Lian Lee LCD fans. I finally gave in and got one myself, but only one, just for the air cooler. Where's the PSU? A PSU is probably. Oh, where is the PSU? That's a good question. Oh, it's underneath here. It's not a full dual chamber, but you can see where the bottom is raised here. I'm guessing is where the power supply fits in there. Yeah, it's right. Slim PSU, yes, underneath there. Okay, I do like this build. I'm gonna give this an 8. Oh, this one. This is crazy. This is a PC build. That's nuts. Look, you can see the power supply right here, right? That's the motherboard and fan. Okay, cooling fan, and this is the PSU. Okay, the graphics card's on top. Look at this. That's just crazy. Okay, look. Okay, graphics card on top. Yeah, that's fine. That's understandable. Okay, then you have a mini ITX board, the air cooler, RAM's kind of tucked away in there, and I think if you had like proper tube like wraps, big braided wraps that wrap around this whole chunk of wires, they'll be nice. Then you have the power supply right there. Yep. I'm guessing, is that an LED? That is so. Oh, look at that! Imagine have that on your desk. That is so nice. Let me see if we can zoom in a little bit. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That looks so good. It's not good. See, it's got a controller there. 8.5. I will probably give this a 9. Yeah, I'll probably give this a 9. I do like the concept. I like the build. The build quality looks great. Any more photos? Yeah, he's actually put it on the bit of the TV there. Oh, look at that. Looks so good. Look at that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Here, zoom out a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9. I like it. Oh, is that a power button? Okay, nice. Oh, look at that. Okay, all right. Next up, yeah, you've probably seen this. This is what I posted. This is the Hatsune Miku. It's a life-size kind of model. Character there. You got the PC inside. There's I believe there's a mini ITX in there. You got the with the mini ITX. It could be a full size ATX. Full size ATX. Yeah. You got the LCD panel for your system health, and also probably a Trix LCD cooler with the LCD panel there. And you can see the side here where the cabling is. Then at the back, you have the power supply, the graphics card, and also the radiator. That sticks out like that. That's a unique looking, definitely unique looking. It was a showcase of one of the shows. I can't remember which show it was. It was a launch of a some anime tech show. But yeah, this fantastic PC build. Look at that. Look, it's so nice. It's definitely a showcase piece. It's a one-off. You can't buy this. You have to build it. Imagine if it's 3D printed parts, and of course these parts need to be sanded down, smoothed out, spray painted to the correct colors and everything. It's not an easy job. Yeah, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. This guy called Herbie1205 is on X or Twitter. Go and check it out. Oh, there's the video. I won't play it because it's quite loud. But yeah, you can see how big it is. Of course, it's a full size model PC build there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, some reviews there. Oh yeah, we saw this last week. That is pretty much it for mods of the week. Again, if you want to check out some more mods, if you come across any PC builds, then you can just share it here as well for everyone to see. Yeah, so mods of the week. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, so we're going to take a break, and after the break, we're going to look at some RAM prices. RAM prices skyrocketed, and also some gadgets as well. All right, and we'll talk about some of the prize giveaways that we have for next week. All right, so I mentioned earlier, so you probably know there's a strike going on in Canada Post, so I'm unable to ship out the prize to Floozy Official, who actually won the motherboard from last week's show. So what we're going to do is, in fact, it would cost $150 to ship it out. So I'd rather not do that. I mean, if Canada Post was doing its job and they're not on strike, $150, yeah, I guess, you got to pay the fees, right? But they're on strike. They're not doing their job, unfortunately. And of course, it's to do with government stuff as well. Anyway, I'd rather spend $150 and give it straight to Floozy Official, right? That's fair enough. I can't ship it out. It's impossible for me to ship it out. So, yeah, it's not possible. So I'd rather give you that $150, which I would have spent on shipping to you. Okay? So Floozy Official, if you're listening, I will do that instead. Unfortunately, I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, they're on strike. Yeah, and the $150. If I was going to ship it out, it says no tracking. So no tracking, and it could take a month or two because it's not by air. So I'm paying $150 for a third grade service. Floozy Official. I'd rather give you $150 straight up. So unfortunately, I won't send you the board. It's not possible. I do apologize for that, but I will give you $150. I think that's fair. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a break, and after the break, we'll talk about the RAM prices, the gadgets that I have, and also we'll do a prize giveaway, live prize giveaway. And this time, as suggested, I won't do a Streamlabs pick. I mean, I won't let Streamlabs pick the winner. I'll gather the names and put it onto we'll decide, okay? So we'll do a live prize giveaway. Okay, so we'll be back in a bit. See you in a sec. All right, I'm back. Welcome to the Funkykit Show live with your host, Uncle Winston. How's it going? All right, so earlier we covered the news and updates on our website and also some of the added features we've included, which includes all the Amazon links and affiliates, which helps us, of course, grow the channel and everything. So with your support, please go ahead and check it out. The rig build is also fixed, so that's all good. Then, of course, we're taking a look at the mods of the week taken from our Extreme PC Modding group. All right, so next topic is RAM prices. Yes, they've shot up like crazy. That's to do with, of course, the uptake of AI everywhere. AI is like in NVIDIA, AMD. They're doing all AI chips. Amazon, Google's building their own apparently. Of course, all the other big names, Metas also have AI. I've been playing around with the Meta AI, creating all different crazy stuff. You can actually get an old photo and let Meta AI animate it. It's crazy. But yeah, it's some crazy uses for AI, including, of course, the AI voice recorder, which I mentioned last week. Great for translation and also transcribing all your voice recordings. So yeah, AI is going to be big. Right now, you can't see much useful stuff apart from people creating some stupid videos. But in terms of productivity-wise, they're saying that it could help with, for example, doing voiceovers and things like that, and also if you're calendar planning and stuff like that. So for example, if you have Outlook or any of the calendar planning, someone overbooks your meeting and stuff like that, or the AI will automatically kind of like fix up your calendar stuff. So that's another usage. But yeah, AI is going to be big. It's going to be right now they don't see much use of it, but next couple of years going forward, there'll be a huge amount of different types of uses for AI as well. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm kind of like in the middle, I can see the benefits. I can also see the negative stuff as well. Yeah. So it's very, very touch and go kind of thing. But they need regulation, to be honest with you, because if without that, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, especially for the dark web, that'll be very, very, very dangerous. All right. Well, with AI, uptake of AI, and also the growth in AI, what do you need? Right, you need servers, you need GPU accelerators, you need those type of hardware which drives it, right? So who makes a lot of the stuff? Yes, NVIDIA, AMD, and maybe a few others. But also processor-wise, you need something to go with it. Yes, RAM, right? So inside your PC, there's always a processor and of course RAM, right? Because you need RAM to have the data to work with, right? Storage would be SSDs and hard drives and stuff like that. But for RAM, is needed to have workload loaded up on the RAM to have fast workflow and stuff like that, right? Data throughput and everything. So that's why you have your system with the CPU, you have RAM. Graphics card, you also have the VRAM. And of course, CPUs are no good for AI. You need GPUs or GPU accelerators or accelerator GPU types of processors where it requires huge amounts of RAM, right? And we're not talking like slow RAM. We're talking fast, like next gen RAM. We're talking about GDDR7 or higher, or high bandwidth bus memory and other stuff like that. DDR5, DDR whatever. You need lots of RAM. So yeah, RAM prices have shot up because of that. Unfortunately, I was looking at some of the reviews that we've done in the past a year or so, where we saw like DDR5 RAM prices. Yeah, great. They're not too bad. You can pick up like a 64 gig kit or even a 48 gig kit for about just about $200. Now you're looking at triple the price. Here, for example, let me show you. So let's go to let's just go to Amazon, right? Let me show you. There's a memory press kits. Here we go. This is just Amazon, right? So look at this. $500 for the RAM. So we're gonna go with, say, I don't know, Just go with the Corsair. $600. You go crazy. Here you go. DDR5 6000. So you're looking at speeds like 6000 speeds, which is kind of like the sweet spot for a lot of PC builds. You don't need to go higher. 6,000, a nice sweet spot, good pricing. You can get them for like $120, $150. Now look at that, $560 for DDR5 6000, and there's only 32-gig kit. And going in, you have 6400. The higher the speed, of course, the more expensive it'll get. This is 128 gig. What? $2,400. 5600 as well. Lower speed, but you get like good cache latency, low cache latency. But then DDR5 128 gig is going to cost you $2,000. That's just crazy. Oh, by the way, it says this price when you go to add cart. It says unavailable, unavailable, unavailable. I don't think a lot of people will buy right now RAM kits for PC build. Even Cyber PC. I think Cyber PC and a few other PC makers, system builders, sent a notice out actually saying that the price, because the price has gone up of RAM, it needs to be reflected on their PC pricing. So yes, you're looking at PC prices in general will also go up in price. But mind you, when prices go up with RAM, it's not just RAM prices will go up, SSD prices will go up as well. I'll tell you the reason why, because SSD uses NAND flash chips. Okay, so NAND flash chips, although they're not really used for RAM, like specifically DDR5 RAM, but NAND flash chips are also needed for storage, and the storage is the speed of the storage is also important, of course. But we've seen Gen 5 speeds almost matching RAM speeds. So there are SSD makers making SSDs specifically for AI, as you saw Lexar was making them now, and a few other SSD makers will also make SSDs specifically for AI as well. So, but RAM prices, again, these particular RAM, I mean RGB RAM, that type of RAM, of course, it's not going to be used in AI servers, but in general, the whole market in terms of chips, right? What the chips inside these RAM modules, those are the chips that the servers are using for the AI and stuff like that. So, chip manufacturers, who are they? SK Hynix is one of them. Samsung, of course. Then the other big one is Micron. So those are the big memory chip IC integrated circuits, the chips that they make those chips. So those chips are being used for AI servers and, of course, memory modules and stuff like that. So it's the actual chips, the memory chips, which are going up in price, which is reflected in memory kits for consumers and stuff like that. So yeah, average price you're looking at about for the DDR5 for PCs, you're looking at $300 to $400, $500 even, some of them. All right, so I think the cheapest one I would go, it would be something like, see, these are not available options. They're not even for sale. Okay, so give you what G-Skills. G-Skills very popular. So they didn't even have pricing on there because they're not available. For $1,000. These are 96 gig kits, by the way. These are C options. Means that they don't have the correct pricing available, and also it's probably not in stock. The other brand would be Crucial, I guess. Crucial. What do they have? $500. Yeah, $700. Oh my god. That's just crazy. Okay, Team Group is the other brand, which is fairly popular. Let's have a look. Yeah, C options. These, when it says C options, you're not going to get the pricing, and pricing would be ridiculously high. Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, if you're going to build a PC, you're not going to be able to do it this year, I don't think. Probably wait until next year and see if those RAM prices drop. Yeah, it's nuts. I have no words for it. I mean, why? Well, you can blame AI if you want. AI using up those memory chips. Oh, that's crazy. I think that what will happen is maybe I could be wrong, but some of the stuff I said, I would say I'm like 60-70% correct at the time. Most of the time. 60-70% correct most of the time. Is that while RAM prices go up, the other alternative is to have something like what Intel did years and years ago. They had this thing called Octane memory. Not sure if you remember that. And it uses the M.2 slot. So it uses the M.2 slot, and I'm guessing those chips are probably NAND flash chips at the time, and use it as a buffer, I guess you call it, a buffer for memory. So it was improving the memory speed by having this Octane memory, but it's not really memory. It was more of a buffer slash NAND flash type of chip. But anyway, that was years ago. Octane. It kind of phased out because nobody bothered, and we had the M.2 SSDs, right? So my prediction is, if the RAM prices keep like this for the next year or so, there'll be possibly motherboard manufacturers. Intel could be in it as well. They might use one of the M.2 slots somehow to use your SSD. So if, for example, if you have a PCI Gen 5 SSD, which has high speeds, like one of the ones we reviewed, this was the PNY CS3250, which has like 15 or 14,000 read speed, then that's fairly fast enough. It's not the fastest. I don't think it'd be as fast as RAM, but it'd be decent enough speed to, I won't say replace RAM, but use as a very fast, super fast kind of buffer for as a kind of add-on, I guess you can call it that, supplemental add-on kind of thing to improve memory performance, right? So the technology is there. They just need to maybe implement it somehow. So why not, right? So if I can get like Gen 5 speeds SSDs almost matching RAM speeds, then why not? Why not put that as a, not replacement, but more of a alternative supplement to RAM? Yeah, I guess. But then it takes a lot of convincing, I guess. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, so RAM prices, it sucks right now. Yeah, Bushy says, oh yeah, I had it. It's nothing special. It was a buffer for your HSD. Yeah. Okay. Right, so gadgets. So what have I got? Yeah, it's not tech, but I like it. One of these what do you call it? Compact wallets. Yeah. What do you call them? Slim wallets. Yeah. I want to get one. So it's just basically just kind of look. Yeah, it just slides up like that. So you push it down, and you just pick your card out. You can get ones with built-in RFID blocker. You can get what you call the GPS tracker. MagSafe ones you can get. This one has a little money clip, which not bothered. But the most thing is, I like to have all the cards stored in one place, which is great. You can pick up these for about $10, $15, $20. Mine has a little like ID window if you want. But yeah, you probably see some of them now with GPS trackers and all that kind of stuff. So maybe something that get for Christmas. All right. Of course, I have the Osmo Mobile, DJI Osmo Mobile. This is Mobile 7. So the newest one is Mobile 8, and they got the Mobile 8 Pro. This is just a standard Mobile 7. They have the 7 Pro, which I don't really need. But yeah, this is nice. $90. Yeah, I got it for $90. It has a built-in tripod, which is great. Does that. And works with, look, check it out. I have this clamp. It comes with this clamp, which connects up to any mobile phone, of course. And the clamp is magnetically connected to this, which is great. You could just hook it up and kind of clamps magnetically like that. And now you have the gimbal working. So that allows me then to, run around different places to do, and you have like, stabilization and everything, especially if you're on the floor in a show or something like that. And it has facial tracking via the software, the DJI Osmo software. And I tried it with different mics as well, separate mics. So I could put in the DJI mic, a little dongle you can actually put in there, and it syncs up with your DJI mic. And also other wireless mics, you could just put that USB-C dongle in there, receiver, and you could just record directly. You don't have to use the app to record. Some gimbals requires the app to run, right? So this one you don't need to. You can run it, but you don't have to record it. You could record it using the standard camera app on the phone. So yeah, so it works with an iPhone and Android. $90, you can't go wrong with that. And it comes with a pouch and everything, USB-C charging. Yeah, I needed this. I wanted one of these because it gives me extra function with the phone, so you can start recording. Previously, I had to use it's not a gimbal, it's just a standard mini tripod, and I'm holding it like this, and if you're shaking around, you're running around, you're not stabilizing, right? That footage is like shaky. It's not great. The battery life on this, I guess, it's enough for maybe a couple of hours shoot. But of course, you're not going to just run it like this by itself. So you need, what else you need? You need a power bank. Yes, you need a power bank, and this is a fairly decent one. And what it is square. So I'll give you a comparison in terms of size. That's the iPhone. There's your let's see my face. It's to my facial tracking there. Yeah, so mobile phone and the actual power bank. And this power bank is special because it has built-in USB-C cable and also a lightning cable. So you got 2 cables built in. All right. So if you don't want to use this, that's fine. You can just put it back in. It has an USB-A and USB-C port, which is fine. And this button here is the LED, which shows you the percentage of battery left inside the actual power bank. So it says 92. So yeah, 92% left. So you just charge it. So how do you charge it? Well, this is great. You don't need a separate wall charger for this. It has a built-in prong. See that little prong there? Yeah, see if I put it down here, you can see that little built-in prong. And it folds back in itself as well. So you plug this straight onto the wall and have it charged directly without having a separate USB cable going out here, going to another charger. This plugs straight into the wall to charge. And you think, oh, well, it's only a 2-prong one. I live in the UK, I need a 3-prong one. The actual package comes with adapters you could plug in, which connects to 3 countries. You got Australia, Europe, and UK. And of course, the built-in one is standard for US, Canada, and Taiwan, I believe. But yeah, plug straight in. Wait, I'm finished. See that little circle right here? Yes, it's a MagSafe connector. So I can then, even with this case on, this case has a MagSafe case, I can plonk it on there, and it will charge with I need to press the button here. Supposed to charge. Oh, here you go. So let me show you. So yeah, you just press that button to power it up, and you just plonk it on there, Where is it? Where's the connection? Here you go. Yeah, it charges. Yeah, it charges. Let me see. It's a magnetic field. Come on. Maybe the case. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Here you go. See that right there? Yeah, it charges. Fantastic. So, I don't think it's magnetically big enough to hold it, the phone. Oh, it does. Oh, okay, great. So, yeah. Wireless Qi charging. So, it charges your iPhone, your Samsung, or any other Android phones which supports wireless Qi charging. And I believe you can charge your devices here too. Yes, it does. So it's just turned green there. So you can actually charge your earpods wirelessly. Fantastic. Let me see if it charges the mouse. My mouse is wireless charging. Apparently. No. It doesn't do my wireless charging on the mouse. Okay. Anyway, 3-in-1. So you got the wired connection for USB-C and the lightning cable for iPhones. Wall mountable, straight into the wall to charge. USB-C and A connectors. Wireless Qi charging. This is fantastic. 10,000 milliamps. So that's a good, at least 1.5, 2 phones charging. So if I was empty, I can actually charge to a full 100%, about 1.5 to 2 phones worth in a full capacity. And yeah, I guess most places, whether you're in Starbucks or airport or any places, will have a wall plug, right? So if you're traveling, then you don't need to find a separate wall plug and you need a separate USB cable. Just plug straight into the wall. Fantastic. So yeah, this is gonna what I'll be using to travel. I had one of these before, but my one was a bit older, and it's like 3 years old, and the battery started to, yeah. You can get, like, I would say you get 2 to 3 years good use out of a power bank. That'll be good because you're charging it, recharging it, and all that kind of stuff, wear and tear, and it does take its toll. So like any devices where you have constantly charging in, discharge, charging in, discharge, so it's gonna wear and tear. But if you get good 3 years use out of it, that's good. Yeah, lanyard, so you can just carry that around. This one, how much? $70. 70? Yeah, $70. See if it is if it's cheap enough now. I can't remember. What is it called anyway? I don't even know what it's called. Metatronics. See if it's Metatronics. Oh, by the way, it's not built for Meta. Oh, look at that. It's cheaper in price. Look at that. Look at this. It is Black Friday sale at $60. Damn it. Why didn't I wait? Yeah, I got it for $70. So this is fun. Here, that's what I mean. It's got the international plugs. Okay, it comes with the carry pouch as well. Yeah, I really like it. There you go. Wireless charging mode, full charge. Yeah, iPhone 14, 15, Samsung 24. Yep. Does the wireless charging. 10,000 capacity. This is fantastic. Yeah, got the LCD display or LED display. And you can also run it directly off the wall. So you don't have to wait for it to charge before you can actually use it. You could actually plug into the wall, plug in your cables, and you can still use it as a power charger for your other devices. So great. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about different country voltage. It does it automatically. So for example, in Hong Kong it's 240, UK is 240 as well. You don't need to downgrade or downsize with the switch. It just automatically does it. 110 in Canada and US, I think 110 in Taiwan as well. So it just does it automatically. Yeah. $59. Not bad. Good price as well. Okay. So that's that. Gadgets. Lots of gadgets for Christmas. I'm thinking whether to get the Meta Ray-Bans Gen 2. My brother's got it, actually. He's playing around with it, and I said, well, let me know how good it is. And I might think about getting one for Christmas. All right. Okay, before we go, I think we need to do a prize giveaway. We won't do any hardware. We'll probably do one the following week or so on. So I mentioned earlier, Floozy official, if you are listening. Unfortunately, I won't be able to send you the package because of the Canada post on strike. On top of that, there's $150 shipping fee. Plus, there's a third, it's a third rate service, which is like no tracking. You might have to pay customs tax and blah blah blah. It's too much of hassle, and it could take 2 months because it's no air. It's just service or mail. It could 2 to 3 months. So it's not worth my while to ship out the actual price. So I apologize, and I'm not able to do that. But I'd rather give you that $150 worth of shipping fee. I'd rather give you that directly, and I think that's fair. Okay, so I will let you know when I'll do that. Okay, for prize giveaways, yes, I will do this one. We are going to give away a hoodie because the winter's coming. You need to get nice and warm. I think a hoodie is perfectly suited for the prize giveaway this week. So let me sort that out. And this time I won't let Streamlabs pick the winner. I will actually go through the Will Decide. Okay. So we'll let the wheel decide. So I'll gather all the names, and then I will then do the wheel decide. And let the wheel decide who the winner is. Okay, because I like the wheel decide. It's totally random. I have no control over it. The wheel will decide. Okay, so let's punch that through. That's all good. And the prize giveaway has started. All right, head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit, give us a follow, and then type in the command for a chance to win the Funkykit hoodie, which I will show you what it looks like. Merch, here we go. The Funkykit hoodie will look something like this. Yes. So, yeah, that's the black edition here. That's what it looks like. Very nice. Also available in pink and navy. That's the original color, navy. I've got it in the gray as well. Also white. White is gonna get pretty dirty, but it looks nice though. But yeah, these are available right now. Different sizing, so different sizes here, all the way up to 5XL. You might have to pay a bit extra for the 5XL one. Standard size is S, M, L, XL. And then above XL, I think 2XL. Definitely from 3XL onwards, you have to pay a little bit more. You might have to pay a little bit more for the size. But yeah, we got a Funkykit hoodie to give away right now on our live stream. Head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit. Give us a follow, and then type in a command for a chance to win this. I think it's I love Funkykit, right? That's the command. And yeah, we got one of these to give away. Very nice, especially during the winter. You need a nice hoodie. I got one myself. In fact, I need to get a new one because my one is 3 years old, 4 years old. Yeah, 3, 4 years old, and it's showing its age. It needs a revamp. So yeah, I gotta get another one. So that's that. So while that's happening, let's talk about prize giveaways right now on our website. Let me have a look. Here we go. Let me just bring up the web page. Where is it? Here we go. All right. So right now, the prize giveaways we have. This is ending today, I believe. Let me see this one here. We got the MSI Mag B860 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. This one is very nice board. Intel processors of mine, so you need all the latest Intel Core Ultra processors. Supports DDR5 RAM and so on. All you need to do is watch the video. Of course, like or follow us on Instagram at funky.kit. You can also follow MSI at the MSI Gaming _ Canada. Follow MSI on TikTok, MSI _ Canada. And also subscribe to their YouTube channel, which is at MSI Gaming Official. So you're able to do that on Instagram, Twitch, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, closing date, yes, 28th. Only a few hours left. Okay, so we got this to give away. Go ahead and do that. Okay, it's got the MSI Mag BX60 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, got a comment. Forgot to say that. You have to comment. Comment MSI giveaway Thanksgiving. And then we will randomly pick a winner from the comments on social media. Okay, so that's that. Next one is this one here, the Gigabyte GS32 QC8. This is a 32-inch curved gaming monitor with a 32-inch screen, 180 hertz, 180 hertz millisecond, 180 hertz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, 1500 curve, QHD, so you got 1440p resolution, very nice, fantastic for gaming as well. This one again, same thing, just watch the video, the reel, then comment Gigabyte giveaway Thanksgiving, and make sure you tag a friend. Follow us on Instagram, follow xpcm.team and also auras.na. So these are the things you need to do. Then comment as well. You can go to any of the videos streams you can watch on YouTube channel. Okay, closing date on this one is 29th, so that's Saturday. That's Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, tomorrow. So you got a day for this one. This will end on Saturday. And the final one is this one right here. This is the ASRock B860 Lightning Wi-Fi board. Again, this one supports all the latest Intel processors there. Same thing you need to do. Just watch the video reel. Well, it's not actually a video reel. It's just a post. But in the post, you just need to follow us on Instagram. Follow asrock.phantomgaming. Follow us on TikTok at Funkykit Official. And then tag 2 friends and then comment ASRock giveaway Thanksgiving. All right. So that's that. Once you do that, we'll be able to announce the winners. Our closing date on this one is 30th of November. So that's on Sunday. So this is going to be a busy weekend, right? It's a busy weekend right now. Prize giveaways. So on prize giveaways, we have this one, the MSI Mag B860 Tomahawk, ending today in a few hours time. Then the next day we have the Gigabyte GS32 QCA 32-inch curved gaming monitor. That's ending on Saturday. And then on Sunday is the ASRock B860 Lightning Wi-Fi motherboard, ending on Sunday. So 3 giveaways ending this weekend. So make sure you head over there, follow us, tag us, comment, and we will pick a winner, randomly pick a winner from the comments. So those are the giveaways that we have. And then following month, we will have some more prize giveaways, including, I believe, ASRock has the same motherboard, another one. Gigabyte also has the same graphics, the monitor, another one. And also MSI has a new giveaway, a new board. It'll be the actual one that we just reviewed, which is the X870 Tomahawk, X870E, Tomahawk motherboard. That's going to be hosted here. And then, I haven't announced it yet, for the XPCM, I have a new prize giveaway, and that's going to be something really nice for you guys who have 14th gen, 13th gen, and 12th gen processors on the LGA 1700 socket. We're going to be giving away the MSI Z790 Project Zero motherboard. That announcement will be announced sometime in December, so I'll let you know. Yeah. Lots of prize giveaways on our website. Make sure you go ahead and follow us, tag us, comment, and share. And then we will randomly pick a winner from those social media posts. Okay, prize giveaway. Let's have a look. Has it ended? It has ended. So we got 26 entrants. So thank you for participating. I will put your names in the wheel decide. Give me 1 second while I do that. We'll decide. Who decides? We will. I will. Oh, what happened? My monitor just kind of. Oh, here you go. I thought it just died on me. Eh? No, don't do that. Okay, let's put your names in. And give me a second. Funkykit hoodie giveaway. That is the actual. And I'll give it a 20-second spin. Apply the changes. Oh. What's going on here? Copy. Aha, here we go. It's all in. And we will do a 20-second spin. Is that mentioned? Yeah, 20-second spin. Here we go. Okay. All right. Do a little voiceover, of course.
When it comes to live prize giveaways, this guy is a beast. Winston Chim and Funkykit.
That's right. Prize giveaways galore at Funkykit live show. This week we're giving away a Funkykit hoodie, especially for winters when it's nice and nice and cold. This hoodie will keep you nice and warm. All right. Let's head over to the prize giveaway. The wheel decide. Here we go. So, as I said before, we had 26 entrants. So that's all in there. And now we'll come down to 5 and then hit the wheel. Here we go. Ready? Here's the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. And the winner of the Funky hoodie is going to be not picked by Streamlabs, but picked by We'll Decide. And it's going to be, let's have a look. Let's go. Let's check it out. A Gravity Full. Yes, well done. Congrats. Okay, take the screenshot. I will need your full name, shipping address, and telephone number. Okay? And send it to media@funkykit.com. All right? Take the screenshot. Oh, I need to play a little voice. Here we go. Of course. Congrats. Yes, congrats. Yes, thank you for playing and participating in the prize giveaway. Gravity Fall, you are the winner of the Funky hoodie. Please send me your full name, shipping address, and telephone number to media@funkykit.com. Take the screenshot and send it to me. And I will get Streamlabs to ship out the prize for you on that one. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys, for joining the show. It's always been a fantastic show with lots of content and, of course, providing all the great information and also up-to-date news, reviews, and whatever's happening in the world of tech. Oh, by the way, of course, I did confirm last week, and I'll confirm it again. We are going to CES. We're going to be visiting some brands, not all of them, just the ones that we work with a lot. Also, of course, get some sponsorship from them, and we'll see what products they have for us to look at and everything. It'd be nice. I haven't been back since 2020, so it's almost 6 years. It'd be nice to catch up with some friends as well. Hopefully they don't have much issues with at the border. You know what they're like with what's happening with the news. Yeah, it's a bit scary. But hopefully everything will go smoothly. But But yeah, it'd be nice to catch up with some friends and everything, and it'd be nice to have been back to CES for quite a while. I am a little bit concerned about the resort fee that they started to charge. I'm not sure when that was happening, but I think they started to charge a resort fee per night staying at the hotel. Hopefully, the fees that is covered from what I paid for the accommodation and the flight and stuff like that. So we'll see. But yeah, CES will be fun to check out and see what's happening with that, and we'll tell you more about it as we come along. So it's happening it's almost a month away. So we've got some interesting topics to cover before then. All right, guys, thank you again for participating in the prize giveaway and also joining us on our live show, the Funkykit Show Live. This week, we're back on Streamlabs with the multi-stream. Based on what we experienced, if they must have fixed up the servers, because now we're streaming on live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as X. Seems to be working okay. But you never know. Maybe maybe there's enough servers going around, especially now that everyone's buying up all servers, buying up all the RAM, shooting up the RAM prices. Crazy. GPU prices, I'm not sure, it's going to probably go up as well. Back in the day, owning a PC was affordable. I'd be able to pick up PCs for, like, build your own for about less than $400, $500. Now, whew, I'm afraid. It's like, you got a half decent spec, you're looking at $1,800, $2,000 now for a PC. And I'm thinking, is it worth my while actually to get a PS5 now? Yeah, it's probably better to rather get a PS5, right? Especially where RAM prices going up like crazy. I don't know. Let's just say. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend. Black Friday ends this weekend, I guess. You had a whole week to buy stuff, so you got a few more days left to buy your stuff, buy your presents. So enjoy your Black Friday, and also Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday, lots of probably tech deals going around. You can check out our Black Friday deals page as well. And also, don't forget to make sure you spend some time with your family. If you have in Turkey, yeah. Yeah, my mom used to make some really great turkey, but I find it dry. But there's a special way to actually make it more juicy. They like syringe it. They've got this huge syringe with butter and stuff like that to make the meat all nice and soft inside. But anyway, that's all cooking techniques. Yeah, have a great Black Friday weekend, and also make sure that you stay tuned for more news and updates on our website, and of course the prize giveaways for next week, and also the live show as well. All right. Okay, have a great weekend, and we'll see you same time next week. Until then, this is Winston for the Funkykit Show Live. We'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.